Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the Gems of War Raids Week 29, Day 2. So we're going to do a little mix of everything today. Going to be doing some raids. Of course, obviously it's a red day. Going to be doing some of the faction, of course, because we have that thing going on. And obviously want to go to that. I've already done pure faction to this place, so we're obviously just going to do the free battles for it just to get all rewards. Which is definitely worth it because it's 2 orbs and a vault key, which is pretty decent loot, among a few other things. We'll also get a decent amount of shards. Our shards have kind of been pretty good lately. What are we currently at on shards? Yeah, 18,000. We're actually on a pretty big surplus. Probably because we keep going for so many 2,500s manually, so that we end up getting so many extra shards that way. But that's been going pretty well. Other than that, gem's starting to slowly repair, almost back to 20,000. Oh yeah, also I got new glasses today. I got these several hours ago. And yeah, they're working out pretty nice. I still haven't gotten fully adjusted to them yet. So if I'm making a lot of misclicks, that might be why. Because yeah, still trying to get used to these glasses. Probably will be after a few days or even just after a day. Just still so recent that still kind of weird. Because my vision is just suddenly better all of a sudden. But anyways, let's start off with, we'll just finish out raids real quick. Or not finish out raids, but make some progress on this. Still using the same thing we were using a little bit earlier. Of course, we covered another team that you can use on the previous video, going over the event week. But this is probably what we're going to be using for the higher levels, though. Just because we end up getting summon off the Mythic, and we have a decent amount of skull spam off our first slot that we can end up using. I believe I'm currently using the wrong tokens, though. Or not tokens, the wrong medals. So I'm going to need to go change that after this battle. And then we'll be good to go. What do we have here? That's good. I think I'm just going to take that yellow for now. Don't want him taking it, of course. And we have alignment, so we just get that going. Ideally, we have follow-up of some kind. It would be very useful if that green thing had full mana. I almost feel like swiping for it right now, rather than taking a skull. What do I go for? I'm actually going to take that skull. Unfortunately, that does give him alignment for a bunch of green, so he just denied us like crazy. So much so, he even got a kill. That's not nice. What are you doing, Zugoff, getting kill on us? Luckily, we have some backup summon, which apparently we're going to be needing. I'll take that for now, just so we have a follow-up next turn, in case we need it, and we're probably going to need it. No alignment, or, no. Not yet. Now we do. Okay, so we'll go for that. I'll get another kill secured. Then we can go and pokety-poke his last slot, and that should almost be matched. Before we do, though, let me go grab a little bit of mana. Oh, I should have taken that Doomskull version of one. But that's fine. We'll go and poke him. And now we just have to deal with his first slots, and we could do that with a skull into pretty much anything. Even Queen of Sin, with her very low amount of true damage, is enough to get the kill there. And we got a second Wrath there in case our first one died. Which, of course, is something she can do. She can summon Wrath for Lust. And getting it in second slot's actually probably one of the better locations for it, too. Because regardless if it's Wrath or Lust, it'll kind of be able to be used in second slot. Because if our first Wrath dies, we'll have a backup Wrath. And if it's Lust, it's already not good in first slot, so just having it there in not first would technically be good. So depending on what it is, we could kill out our first slot or not kill out our first slot, depending on if it was actually useful or not. But hello everyone, hope all of you have been having a wonderful day so far. Hello Lochnar, hello Doribus, hello Moro, hello Isabel, hello Birdleaf, hello Caitlin, hello Dotero, and hello everyone else. Welcome, welcome. Glad you could join us. And if anyone has any questions, just let me know. We'll go over it all. So we'll grab that for now. Get our poke. That'll almost kill him. We're almost getting to the point where we need a triple hit with that. Gosh. That is not good. Luckily, our AoE will still be able to clean up in those instances. So if we really had to, we could just double cast into AoE and kill it that way, which is always an option. So this will kill out the other one, and then we can just poke him with the other ability, and we should be fine. And we get a free turn out of it. Perfect. Hello, Jefferson! Welcome. And there we go. Let's head on to the next one. Oh, I keep forgetting. I knew there was something. I was like hesitating for a second because I knew I was forgetting something. I was trying to figure out what it was. I forgot to go switch my medals again. I need to go do that after this battle. I think we're running with like 24 armor or something right now. Looks like it based on how high it is. What are we running right now? Come on, switch through the things. Equipped medals. We are currently running with, yep, 24 armor. That's what I thought. Because our armor value is way above average. And that is why. Okay, we have alignment there. I kind of want to stall my turn just so we can hopefully maintain that alignment. And the answer is no. Okay, so we'll take that. We'll grab, I guess just that skull for now. We don't really have another option since we don't have an extra turn alignment anywhere. So let's take that. Hopefully that will give us something. We'll take that for now. Does that give us an option? Sure looks like it should. It doesn't seem to though, so we'll take that. Still nothing to really do, so let's poke him and hope that something happens this turn. And it does, so we can go for that. And hopefully that'll give us our double convert on alignments, which surprisingly it does not, but we could do that instead, which also doesn't really help us at all. Gosh. I don't want to take this one because then he gets 5 times skull over there. So I guess we'll just have to take that one. Get all the chain going together. We have alignment on green, which doesn't help us. I'm not sure why I'm looking at that one. That does not actually help us. So let's go poke him then, wait till the turn moves and see if he gives us anything. Doesn't look like it. Surprisingly, we're getting a lot of really bad boards. Let's take that for now, I guess. Yeah, we need to take green, but we don't actually need green alignment. I guess we go for the convert and just hope something happens. And something did not happen. But at this point we can... he just kills himself. But at this point he should be dead off of that. And he is. Hello, Army X2! Hello, Soul Jumper! Hello, Tyranny! Welcome, welcome. 2 more to go, which probably means 4 more, because I'm pretty sure we can fit a Valraven in there. Not this battle, but hopefully next battle. Okay, well, okay, we get here. Do we have a brown to brown? Doesn't look like it. We could take extra turn brown, so I guess that still works too. We'll go Pokemon to his last slot there and see if we have any follow-up now. I do not believe so. Yes, we do. Blue to brown. I always keep forgetting that that's a thing. Or not completely forgetting, but it's not a convert I use that often. The blue to brown one. Also, he just did a lot of damage to our first slot there. That's not good. I'm going to take safety green just in case we can get alignment on this next turn. Which it doesn't appear we can. If there was a 3-hit over here, I'd probably go for it just because it would chain into a bunch of other ones. But I think we're just going to pass our turn. Ideally, I'd want to take a brown or yellow here, but neither are available for guarantee, so we're not going to go for it yet. Oh yeah, I forgot. She has a bless too. It's an aspect of her that I kind of forget about. But she does bless all daemons, which very rarely would be applicable. However, in the context of this team, our entire team is daemon, aside from our hero. So that kind of does work out. However, there isn't really a stats effect that we need to counter on this team. That's still somewhat-useful occasionally. Well, the color I want is nowhere to be seen. I guess I'll just try for double sky brown. Did not get it, obviously. There's a pretty low chance that that would end up landing, but it was worth a shot. We have alignment on him. Unfortunately, we did not have mana for it, though. And we did not have alignment on brown, but we do get a lot of damage. And it will go into his next troop. I think I should focus Zugoff first, though. And then we can go get the kill. That does not give us anything good, though. Actually, we don't even get a single poke out of it. However, I might still want to do it just so Zugoff doesn't go crazy. I'll take a yellow for now. Unfortunately, it does not surge. We get a poke now. That's not much, but I guess we just go for it just to guarantee he doesn't do anything next turn, because he'll be dead. And luckily, we do land an extra turn. Do we have anything we could do it with? I would hope the answer is yes. Nope. Okay, we'll take that for now. Get all that mess going together. And then we just poke him with that. And he's dead. And there we go. He almost didn't die. Trying to survive with that 9 HP. Hello, Jellybean! Welcome. And our final battle if we don't get a Valraven here. But no, we did. So we get 2 more, assuming we don't lose or he escapes. So we have alignment there, so let's do that to get things rolling. He does not gain all of his mana back, but luckily it's just sitting on the board. So an easy follow-up for it. We do not have all the green we need, so we'll stick a skull poke. And hopefully we'll still have alignment into next turn. And the answer to that is no. Of course. Let's go poke then. Aw, he denied all my yellow. Luckily, the other guy was blocking on yellow low. Otherwise, that would have been a Valraven escape. Or at least an attempt of an escape on him. Stop gaining mana. How'd you only gain 2? He didn't gain any more since then. Okay, we'll go for that. Do we have any alignments? Anything at all? We have a 3 brown. Is that worth it? Not really. I guess we just poke. And then we can AoE clean up. Which I'm just going to have to do, even though we don't really have anything too good. It's enough to kill the Valraven, and it's enough to kill the boss. And now we finally have alignment. A little late, we already won the battle. And there we go. Now the other 2. Then we'll go probably mess with dailies, hand out code. Stop clicking there. Then we'll go do dailies, hand out code, and then probably mess with faction. Because of course we still have Sunken Fleet for today. Pretty straightforward. I'm just going to probably run Truffle for, maybe roll Wayne into Truffle. Because the first few lower levels isn't as good with Truffle. But that's probably the game plan. So we'll just use Rowain for the first few. Switch to Truffle when it stops one-shotting the entire enemy team. And be good to go from there. Also, I still forgot to change it. At this point, I might as well not even change off of armor. It's better to run 20% mana start into 8 attack with this specific team. However, I keep forgetting to switch it, so we're just going to roll with this the entire time. We only have one more battle with it anyways today. And after tomorrow, we should have all the battles done for it. Oh, what am I doing? I could have already won with that. That's 200 something damage. Oh well. Not that big a deal. And final battle, because there's very low chance we'd actually get a Valraven here. Yep, no Valraven. That's to be expected. And what do we take for mana? I guess we'll take a red to brown. Don't actually use the red, but denied off the board's always good. More cascades. We'll just poke. He'll have full mana in 2 turns, so we'll just kind of wait it out for now. We'll do that. We'll take ourselves a, I guess I'll grab green. Actually, maybe I shouldn't have grabbed green. I want to keep it on the board for, weapon once we get it back up. So, alignment. Do we have it? No. Is it worth it? Probably not. It's 2 browns and a skull. Oh well, we're going for it. Okay, that gives us most of our mana back. No follow-up though. So let's take a skull. He'll skull us back. Anything at all. You still need mana, so we should probably take this brown for that purpose. Unless we want to poke him with something. And that doesn't really help us at all either. I almost feel like giving him a skull right now. Because it gives us a really good next turn. I guess we'll try for it. So now we get a lot of value right there. Grab that. We actually get to do it again too. Nice. And now the other one's in 1-shot range. Unfortunately not a free skull here, but the other guy's enough mana to kill Zugoff. So all we have to do is do that, and it should be dead. And now we're dead. I still had our turn as well, and plenty more damage if we needed it there. Luckily we did not, and that's our final battle for that. So that went relatively smooth, especially for running for armor. Not ideal, but it works. Oh, we're already at legendary tasks? Nice. Yeah, I didn't even notice that earlier. But that wasn't the first one we got, and I'm not sure why I didn't notice it earlier. Wait, no it wasn't, never mind. I was gonna say, that looks like legendary. I was gonna say, there's no way. It kind of looks like it because it's a wide range of resources, every single one of these. So like something like this almost looks like one because it's a bunch of glory keys and glory. But never mind. I was gonna say, it seemed a little bit early. Still got a little ways to go. Who's slacking in the guild and not doing their gold right now? Someone must be. We have quite a few that are doing only 1 million too. Technically my requirement is only 1 million, but hopefully it'll do a little bit more soon. Also, thanks to Malin, she keeps getting a bunch of those pack things and keeps giving us gems. I think she's given me 25 gems like 10 times now or something like that. It's greatly appreciated. Of course, we don't need it as much, but it definitely helps repair the stack for future content. And of course, you can also get 25 gems this late in the game just from 2 tributes. So it ends up replenishing quite a bit that way as well. But every little bit helps. If nothing else, it's like doing the entirety of the class event on a Thursday. However, we don't have a class event this Thursday because we have a new one coming this Friday. But anyways, I'm going to go clear out dungeons and the daily things. I don't think we had anything good on daily. No, we did not. Though we did get a weapon earlier today. Also, that is not the team I want to run, gosh. We did end up getting a new weapon earlier today. And it's actually being used in this team right here. It is the Scythe McScypheface. For any of you that aren't aware of this weird weapon, it was made by the community about a year ago. Was it a year ago? It feels like it was a year ago. It's ages ago. I'm surprised it was so delayed, the weapon actually being added. But, yeah, ages upon ages ago. Possibly before some of you even started the game. There was like a forum thing, and we basically ended up voting on a bunch of things on a troop. And this was ultimately what it ended up becoming. As far as the troop that ends up getting released. But yeah, we had a bunch of voting on it. We did the same thing for Shocktopus as well. That one green-yellow true damage troop. That one was done a little longer back, I think like 1.5 to 2 years ago. But yeah, the weapon was about a year ago, and they just added it now. Obviously a very funny meme name, named after Bodie McBoatface. So it's named Scythe McScypheface. And yes, that name actually won the vote. Actually, I think it won the vote overwhelmingly, that name. Quite a few of the other aspects of it were pretty close votes, but I'm pretty sure the name won almost unanimously. Well, not unanimously, but it had a really, really large portion. I should probably change out that last slot. If we're doing Explore, it's worth it for the 400 extra gold. However, it does slow us down for what we're doing right now. That thing threw me off for a second. That's that new bounty troop that came in 2 bounties ago. It looks kind of weird when it's that close up to the image of it. It looks a lot different than all the other wolves, like the art style of it compared to them. That or it's just because it's so close up on the face. It looks slightly weird. It doesn't look weird, just like slightly off compared to the other ones. You voted for that name? Yeah, I forget what the exact percent came out to, but I know it was pretty high. For Scythe McScytheface. Oh, what's nice is everyone gets it for free. However, to get it into the future, it probably will be in the Soul Forge, of course, during the next Cinder Mirage events. But all this week you can get it for free as long as you log in. It's not too good of a weapon, but if nothing else, it fits in first slot for this team. You use the Archmagus with Shield Urskea, Divinia, Rowan, and Azura. Why Divinia with Rowan? Besides from that, it seems like it would work. I'm just not sure why Divinia with it. If you wanted a mana accumulator like that, you can just use what's that one red-yellow called from Stonesong area? I always forget its name. It's basically the Mountain Crusher of red-yellow. Gosh, what's his name? Oops, Brownstorm won't bring it up. What is the name? Why can I not remember? Oh, for cleanse? I don't know. What do you need? It's not Lapina, is it? No, it's not Lapina. I'm looking for Harpy Mage. Yeah, that's it. Be a Harpy Mage. It doesn't have cleanse, but it's basically a Mountain Crusher. Conjure a Dust Storm, then choose a ally and explode a bunch of gems of their color. It's basically a Mountain Crusher for any color, and has 75% mana start. I don't know, I personally like this whenever you have like a red-yellow gap. I guess if you really need a cleanse, but generally in invasions, I don't feel like you're not invasions. In delves, I don't feel like you're gonna need cleanse too often. Because freeze isn't really ran that often in those kind of battles, nor is Deathmark. Like most of the more annoying stats effects aren't really run that often in the context of delves. So going for more mana accumulation would probably help speed it up a bit. But let's clear out these 3 dungeons. Then go and go do factions. Well, Sunken Fleet has a lot of Submerge. What do they have offensively? I don't recall them having a popular offensive stats effect. You have Curse. Oh yeah, you have double Deathmark to Curse. Forgot about that. Oh no, does that normally kill? I don't recall ever really dying to it when I was doing it. But I guess you can get unlucky to it. But yeah, I completely forgot. I was thinking of Sea of Sorrows for a moment. But yeah, Sunken Fleet is different than Sea of Sorrows. Sunken Fleet has 4 times Curse, double Deathmark, and I believe that's it. It does have some amount of Submerge, I believe. But it's more centered around the Curse to Deathmark thing. Yeah, it has empowered double Deathmark. Wait, isn't it conditioned by something, though? Or is it automatic? I actually completely forgot on that thing. Isn't it 20% chance for double Deathmark? I know it's not guaranteed, whatever his Deathmark is. Which is probably why I didn't really ever have to deal with it much when I was going through it. That should pretty much be match. And he'll die to the key. Yeah, I believe it's 20% chance to def mark last 2 slots, last I recall. Off of Empowered. And of course, Mirage Queen has 4 times Curse. That one's pretty obvious. Mirage Queen is very meta. You use it pretty much every day. Actually, in the current state of the game, I honestly feel like Mirage Queen's 50% mana start is the best of any of the 50% mana starts. Okay, code time. Let's go ahead and code. I did say after I finish those up, and then we can go focus on factions. What am I looking for? I'm looking for my codes. It should be this one right here. I believe I marked up to the point where we used them up to yesterday. And the answer is yes. Good. So less of a delay. Copy that in. Copy, copy. Paste, paste. And there you guys go. There is the redeem code. Use it on gemsofwar.com. Use the game code section. Your invite code can be found in your settings menu. Whatever your game says in the bottom left corner right over there is what you put in. Redeem code's right over there in chat. Just copy, paste the random letters. Use it on gemsofwar.com or simply click that link underneath the redeem code section. And it gives the same reward as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. Enjoy, everyone. Also only works on PC mobile version. Also feel free to leave a like on the stream. Definitely helps out a lot. Okay, so next order of business. We need 20% mana starts. No, we don't. Yes, we do. Because we're going to be running without, yeah, we'll go that way. 20% with 8 armor. So let's go get a Rowayne team. Let's go Sunken Fleets, fights, fights, fights. And let's get rid of all this. And, oh, I actually ran 1 of each for when I did pure faction for this thing. Interesting. Yeah, what team did I use? This is actually what I used for pure faction. It's actually different than what I mentioned for the video. I think I just used 1 of each. Oops, that's gonna go all the way out. Let's see. Yeah, I did use 1 of each. Because potions I don't think existed at the time. Possibly. Which is why I didn't double up on this guy. But with potions, it would definitely be worth it to double up on Water Elemental. But yeah, I ended up just running 1 of each for the extra stats. Crabman is relatively useless though. Which is why I put it in first slot. But yeah, I ended up running 1 of each when I ended up doing it. But I'd probably advise doing double Water Elemental. Because with all the extra potion effects, he should be almost hitting around 100 or so per cast that he does. But anyways, I'm going to go replace this into a Rowayne team. We got red as an option as well if we want to go build into that in some way. I guess we could do that. We could actually go use the Harpy Mage. And do it like that into Urskea Shield. Or, yeah, we could end up putting it into Urskea Shield. And just running it that way. For when we go to move to the later battles. Just run it like that. So we'll go Urskea Shield, Harpy Mage, Rowayne, and then one of any other option. Unfortunately, we do not have an Empower that really works here. Because we can't use Leprechaun. Let's see, what do we have under Empower? We have Firebomb. I wish that worked, but he doesn't revive every battle. So it's not worth it. We don't have any explosions other than Firebomb. That's unfortunate. Could always go second Rowayne. At that point, I don't really need this. I guess that's even more of a reason to go second Rowayne. You know what? Yeah, we're going to drop our Urskea Shield for Mountain Crusher. And just go double Rowayne, I guess. And that will actually last us the entire time. Instead of using Truffle. With something slightly different for once. Still similar to what we normally use, though. But yeah, let's go double Rowayne and then just run it with a class we need EXP on or something. Do any of the classes I currently don't have done have half mana start? Well, I believe the answer to that is no. Yeah, I don't think any of them do. Does Hierophant? No, I don't believe so. This has Arcane Tree randomly. No. But yeah, I believe all 7 of the hero classes I don't have done yet don't have half mana start. Dervish definitely does not. Let's see. Diabolus, do you have Arcane Tree? No. Hierophant, I believe, does not. Nope. It doesn't have it off the trait. Knight definitely doesn't. Oracle, I forget if you have Arcane. No, you do not. And you definitely don't have it there either. Yeah, we don't have any half mana starts left. Slayer, I'm guaranteed does not, but I'm still going to check. Because why not? Stormcaller might actually. No. Never mind. It does have Perpetual Yellowstorm now. Which is probably why it feels like it normally has half mana start. Because you get so much value out of that. And War Priest doesn't as well. Okay, I don't have any hero classes left with half mana start. That's unfortunate. Okay, well, let's just pick one. Let's go level Hierophant, I guess. Why not? And we'll just roll it with that and change our banner accordingly. Minus purple. Or any minus purple is actually viable for this team. Not what I wanted. We were banners. Minus purple. Not really. I guess that's okay. Not the best of banners, but I guess we can make it work. I'd rather have a +2 blue or +1 or +2 green. But I also don't want to minus Harpy or really anything on our team for that matter. I guess we'll just go with that. Why not? All right, that'll be our team then. That will be our team. Oh, did I save it? Fail. Just in case it wants to go away. Let me copy that team. And let me go and get our 1 reward thing. Just so we have enchant. Boom. Okay, and we should be good to go from here. Let's just get into it now. No! That's what I thought. That's exactly why I saved it, just in case it wanted to do that. Aha! I thought ahead. Not using Mirage Queen? Oh yeah, duh. We can use red. I forgot. Well, we're using 20% mana start right now. I guess for the lower level range, we actually could do that. Yeah, I forgot we can use red. I was like thinking we couldn't use it for a second, but yeah, we have red as an option. Wait, red and blue. They're both Mirage Queen. Duh, this is literally the place you get Mirage Queen. Of course we could use it. But yeah, we can actually go replace that for the earlier battles. I think for the later battles, I do want to run this, though. Just because we are going to need double cast to kill. Earlier on, we'll obviously have the stats to not need double cast. But later on, we will. But yeah, we'll go switch out for Mirage Queen next. Also, hello, Chaotic. Welcome. And hello, Andre. Yeah, the enchant's pretty helpful. They end up getting from potion effects. You should pretty much always go for it. Because you're going to almost guarantee need the extra sigil to get all rewards anyways. So you might as well have the speed of the, you might as well have the speed of the enchant the entire time. Ends up shaving off like 20 minutes from the delve or so. As far as the total process. Also, I'm not a huge fan of the shape of this delve, personally. I probably feel that way a lot about a lot of the delves. This is definitely one of them that I don't care for as much. But we need that precious loot. It's not going to take that long anyways. It will probably take us most of this stream. I'll grab that, and he'll die off for the Ruane. Use Mound Crusher, Tina, Apothecary, and KrissTigger. Oh yeah, the KrissTigger. I haven't really been using KrissTigger much outside of Bounty, but it does have potential. It's an Apothecary with Barrier. Is basically what it is. An Apothecary with Barrier that uses slightly different colors. Which is technically a good thing, because it might be able to be used when the Apothecary cannot be used due to that reason. Yeah, I should probably mess with that troop a little bit more into the future. I just haven't really had a specific instance where I've needed it yet. But it does have a lot of potential to be good. Because it's basically alternative Apothecary, just without the cleanse, with a Barrier instead. The only real big issue it has is its 12 mana cost rather than 10. But it does have Stone Skin, which is applicable to some situations, depending on how much skull spam they have. Also, I'm still not used to these glasses yet. Gosh, it has such a wider field of view too. Like, it actually covers my whole field of view pretty much, because they're much like thicker. As far as the how much space the lens take up, which is nice for being able to see things, but slightly disorienting because I'm not used to it. Okay, how many times do you want to revive? He just became a baby dragon that became a Drake rider that became a Drake. Luckily, he's out of revives. There's not a single possible revive you can get now. There we go. As you can tell, I ended up mentioning this a little while back, but I never really had a good example to show it on. But as you can see, EXP is based on how many kills you do. and multiplied by your bonus. So normally we're getting about 25 EXP per kill. And as you saw there, we ended up getting 6 kills, so we got a little over 150 EXP. But yeah, the amount of EXP that you get for a battle is basically just based on your kills. It's not really based on any other factor other than any bonuses that you might have multiplied by it. Yeah, Drake Rider has a 100% chance to revive. The baby dragon thing did not, though. That was off a Dragon Soul? If it was off Dragon Soul, it was 50%, which I believe it was because it had empowered. Yeah, it was a 50% into 100%. Obviously, the 100% would not miss unless we stunned it. Luckily, he drops Submerge, so we just kill it. Easy enough. Do have to be careful with that Submerge, though. Rowan cannot hit Submerge, and we do not have Dispel. But yeah, let me go change this out real quick. For these earlier battles, it actually is better to go with that into Mirage Queen. However, once we get past where it can one-shot, we're going to want to switch out. Oh, we can still one-shot. We can go Mirage Queen. Oh, I always spell it wrong. There we go. Okay, let's go with that for now. Don't think we need to change anything else up. And it should be able to last us until about the 4th or 5th. And then we'll switch over to the one that we're just using for the rest of the time. After we get to that point. And it should easily one-shot. If it will let me cast, please end your turn. We don't have overly good luck. You were just rewatching the Delve Team level 500 run. Oh yeah, that was a lot of fun. Honestly, this faction, when we ended up recording the Pure faction for it, was probably one of the funner ones we've ever had. If you haven't seen the video of it from little ages back. I think it was back in July, I want to say. It was a little while back. Actually, this faction's almost been out for a year now then. Or actually more like half a year. A little over half a year. Let's see, we'll take that over. But if I'm not mistaken, it was really close when we finally did end up getting it. I can't remember if potion effects existed at the time. I want to say no, but they might have. That or was the really early stages of them existing. I can't recall. Hey, we gained a level. That's why we're using Hierophant and not something else. Did we do it with 10? I wonder why I didn't run the AoE then. Why did I feel inclined to need to use one of each then? Not sure why I didn't run double AoE. Oh, I know why. Submerge might have been getting in the way some. However, they don't really have much Submerge. If I'm not mistaken, only the first troop on the enemy team has Submerge. So that shouldn't have been that big a deal. It's not like the Empower guy gives Submerge. He only does the Death Mark thing occasionally. Oh, unless you get one of those annoying traits like right now, where they keep getting it constantly. Luckily, it's still in one-shot skull range. Oh, we were drunk with power potions, pretty much. Yeah, there's one room, which we've already triggered this delve, that every subsequent room, they will gain Submerge after they cast. So during that delve layout, I might have seen that it was in the path, and I decided to go with one of each, just to give us more stats to tank out that effect. Because yeah, I believe I have it right now. It's from this room right here, if I'm not mistaken. No, it's not that room. It's this room. But all future enemies gain Tidal Affix, which is a room that can appear right here. Which, if that was to happen, basically what happens is every time they cast, they will gain Submerge. And I believe it is more common to be found in this faction, because it's a water-based faction. They make some of the rooms more common in specific factions, and that's one of them that's more common in this one. You can easily get a layout that doesn't have it. However, you will get quite a few layouts that do have it. And it is possible that it falls in the path that you have to take to get to the boss room. It didn't this time around with this layout, but it is possible that it appears right there. Right there. It's been in about 66% of your runs tonight. Oh gosh. That's quite unfortunate. It happens though. Yeah, it's probably one of the most annoying, if not the most annoying effects. If you're ever wondering why I run Warden a lot with that one team, it's pretty much because of that room. Just because how annoying Submerge is. And that room makes every single subsequent room really annoying with that mechanic. Because it makes battles that don't normally have Submerge. And pretty quick Submerges at that too. Since all they have to do is cast, and some things can cast pretty quick with half mana, 75% mana, or even Empower, in the case of this Delve, where the first and final room have Empower. However, that would only affect the final room, though. So we're getting to that level. Making some progress. Yeah, any hero class with Dispel and 4 or 5 tends to work pretty well. Warden I use it with that other one just because there's Green Storm. But there's plenty of other hero classes, obviously, that have the mechanic. I believe the overall strongest that has it is Sentinel hero class. As far as best hero class with Dispel. However, quite a few of them serve different roles depending on what you're trying to do. What do we even want here? Let's take a green for now. That should be enough to kill. We're still at one-shot range, right? Yes, we are. That's a lot of damage. Oh yeah, didn't we max out this place recently? No. I believe we have it at 200, but we don't have the 50%. I'm pretty sure that's the case. What's Sunken Fleet associated to again? Why can I not actually remember off the top of my head right now? But yeah, we definitely have 200. Do we have 50% as well? Let's see. Where's Mirage Queen from? Mirage Queen. That's not how you spell Mirage Queen. Mirage Queen. It is from Bright Forest. Wait, what? Sunken Fleet is Bright Forest? That makes like no sense. Did we ever upgrade this place? No, so we don't have the extra 50% then. Just checking. Not like it would matter too much. That's good to know. Anyways, let's go back in there. Hello, Mobarashi. Welcome. Luckily, we'll get full mana on that this turn, and he's dead. Oh yeah, that reminds me, the State of the Union's tonight. Also, the primary was a gigantic mess yesterday. That was one of the worst primaries I've ever seen. It's pretty funny. They were using like some kind of app to record all the data, and it completely failed. And even right now, they don't even have all the data in. And it's been over a day. Yeah, we'll go for Mountain there. Grab our splitty splits. Also, good evening, Dragon Ball Z fan. Welcome. I'll take that for now. It was on their personal phones too. I didn't even realize that aspect of it. That's pretty bad. I do find it funny that the Democratic Party like complains so much about hacking, yet they do that. Yet they run their primary like that. They make so many mistakes sometimes. It is quite unfortunate. Let's see. We'll take that down for now. Oh, I should have taken the green there. We'll get that going. Hello, Zex. Welcome. Yeah, he's dead. Mountain Crusher 2 times Rowain with Captain McCall. Yeah, you can end up running that. I was gonna run somewhat similar. I was gonna run for the later battles when we actually need double cast, or you know, for the when I say later battles, I mean like 70 to 100 or so. But for those battles, I was planning on switching over to double Rowain, but using Harpy Mage. So basically just replacing Mirage Queen with a Rowan. But yeah, I guess you could do it the other way around as well. I was just going to do it with Harpy Mage, because it's 75% mana start, and you can just use a Mountain off it. Or you can basically use it like a Mountain Crusher, I mean. And between enchant, you almost get full mana immediately on it. Like right now it's starting with what? Starting with 12 mana. So you can do like literally anything your first turn, and then boom, you got full mana on it. Just by default, unless it somehow mana drains you. Yeah, there is a lot of Submerge here. However, if you're running the Rowains, you probably don't even need the Submerge auto kill. Oh, we finally got to the point where we don't one-shot anymore. Like, after this Dove, we should switch to the double Rowain one that we were just running earlier. Because we're finally not in one-shot range anymore. But yeah, if you're upscaling for this faction, using our Skia Shield, Rowain, using the McCall, and then one other troop would probably work out pretty decently. Just for these lower level ranges, a bit overkill. Hey, it's Cedric room. We don't really have any gold gains on this thing though. You did pure faction for this place today? Nice. Yeah, luckily I don't need to do it today. We finally get a break from doing pure factions. We did like 4 pure factions in a row. Like within a month we got 4 pure factions done pretty much. That's why we have so much Chaos Shards right now. But finally we don't have to do this one because we already did it back in July or so. It feels nice not having to do a pure faction for once. Nice little break. Actually, I don't think I need to do a pure faction again until next faction. Or, you know, till the next faction release. And we're almost done with all of them. We only have 2 left. Sunken Fleets. Or sorry, not Sunken Fleets. We have the other sea one. What's it called? Sea of Sorrows. And Hall of Guardians. That's it. And then a new one, of course. Or any new one. What's next Tuesday? Next Tuesday is... I forget what comes after Sunken Fleet, to be honest. I'm starting to lose track of what their order is. I believe after Sunken Fleet is... trying to remember. Was it Silver Necropolis? Or Necropolis? Why do I feel like Silver Necropolis is correct? Gosh, I completely forget, actually. Let's see, it went there, then it went there. Then goes Sunken Fleet. It wasn't Stone Song area, was it? It might be Stone Song area, actually. It might be Stone Song area. I honestly completely forget. Let me go double check the thing. One moment. Where's the page for it? I know you're hiding out there somewhere. Get rid of the troops for the video I just did. Return to main page. What am I looking for? I'm looking for the full spoiler page. It is Silver Necropolis. I was right. I was right the first time. It is Silver Necropolis. Aha! Yeah, I was right the first time. Silver Necropolis is the next one, which is actually extremely relevant because that is life and death. The weapon. But yeah, you can finally get the life and death weapon for any of you that don't own it. It is actually excessively relevant because it is arguably the best faction weapon in the entire game. It's definitely the most annoying faction weapon in the entire game. Actually, it's the most annoying weapon just in the game, period. Any of you who've probably seen the in Guild Wars know why. It's a really, really annoying Orb Weaver synergy kind of weapon. Orb Weaver was pretty much useless until Life and Death was added to the game. And then, like, every single thing runs now with Life and Death into Orb Weaver for Guild Wars. Even after it got nerfed, people still run it. It's a pretty solid weapon. Not only does it have a life gain, it has double death mark, and it has bless to self. Making it a pretty hard thing to actually kill once it gets going. And also has just random chances of auto-winning off a death mark, which is always annoying. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that is really not good. My damage just died. That's a slight fail. Backup plan. Kill everything with skulls. Oh, that's not good. There we go. Come back at least, though. Okay, let's go switch to double Rowain now. Also, in case they ever feel like Deathmark killing us like that. But let's go switch everything we need for that. So we go back to 20%. And now we got double Rowain instead of single. And just for the sake of Deathmark trolling us, I'm going to actually do that. Just so Deathmark can't double kill our Rowain out of nowhere. Okay, that should be a bit safer now. Mountain Crusher Rowain, Harpy Mage Rowain. And now we just double cast Rowain to win. That's all we have to do. And we got auto full mana regardless off of that. And then we cast that, and if it doesn't kill, we cast that, and then we win. And this should last us all the way until we get all rewards. Should be as easy as that. Let's see. Before having to do it again on a Guild War day, though. Oh yeah, it's really, really annoying in those situations. That is for sure. Let's just do it into that. Get our mana, cast dead. Or might even still get first cast. Some of these have low enough stats that we can still one cast them. However, the ones that are like tier 4, tier 5 in the final battle will definitely have enough to live. Like this one we will definitely not one shots. But we'll grab that. Grab Splodies. It's unfortunately not enough mana for the other guy, so I'm actually going to go full mana it off another mountain. Ideally, we would get extra turn, but we didn't. And I just have to deal with that Submerge. Do we need to go get something with a spell real quick? I need to go find a hero class I don't have max that has a spell on it. Oddly enough, I think Knight might actually be one of those options, oddly enough. We can't switch until next delve, though. Hey, Knight's not completely useless for once. Valraven. Let's make sure that doesn't escape. We definitely need that thing. Nice. Already got a cast. Now let's get it again. And dead. If we could ever end our cascade there. There we go. And there's our other two sigils we'll need to go get all rewards. Which way do we go? Let's go take this one first. They were making pretty good time on the event this time around. Probably because we have the almighty quick Rowains. Which is always a nice option to have. Gosh, it did a lot of damage to us. Okay, I might as well not even cast that now. We have like 0 damage. Another reason to have double Rowain. Let me just tore us up there. There we go. We're making pretty good time today. We're at the 6-1 already. And we only need to do until the beginning of 9. So we only have like 2 more full delves to go do, basically. So I'm like clicking a target instead of the troop. Let's do that. The color instead of the troop. That always throws me off sometimes. When you're like trying to explode a certain color, but you're not allowed to target it on the board, you actually have to target it based on the troop. Because I'm thinking of the color that I need to explode, but then I don't actually think I need to click on the troop. Because there are some that you need to click on the board, whereas others you need to click on the troop specifically. That is one of them that's troop specific. As far as what explodes. Like obviously if we want to guarantee brown explode, we'd have to do it on our hero. But I can't just click brown on the board to make it explode. That does not work. Not with that troop anyways. I should have let that thing get full mana first. Because now we're going to be in a weird situation where I need to go get full mana on this thing twice. It's the whole point of having 2 Rowains and I'm not even doing it. Okay, fine. We'll stick whatever so that has full mana. There we go. Should have got full on both first. Hello, Mark the Punk. Welcome. You can't find your phone and it's on silent? Oh, no. Actually, since I've gotten a phone a couple months ago, I have yet to actually lose it. However, I don't really bring it really anywhere that much. Like it's normally just in my pocket, or it's right next to my computer setup. Like right here, attached to the charger. Okay, he has Submerge. That's a problem. Can you please drop your Submerge? There you go. He'll drop Submerge now. Let's take a blue. Can you please end your turn? We'll just take a blue. He'll drop Submerge. We'll get the poke. He somehow lives. And then we kill him with Explosion. Splody, splody. Like, I should go switch to Knight Hero class or something. I need something with a spell. Doesn't even matter what hero class we are using. As long as it has the spell. Let's go pick it up real quick. Edit team. Let's go find one. I know Knight has it, so let's just go Knight. Banish. Whatever else it has is fine. Let's just assume. There we go. Okay. Actually, I lied. There's one other thing I do want on you if we're going to use you for a couple battles. Do you have 10% XP on right now? No, you do not. I want it. Anything else? Everything else should be fine. Sure. We'll just go that. Okay, anything else? I believe that's it. First armor. Barrier. Extra XP. Extra skilled spell. Yeah, that should be fine. This thing's pretty useless, but I'm just using it for the fact it has the spell, and we don't have it max leveled. Sentinel, yes. I'm trying to find something that we don't have leveled already, though. Is the reason why I'm doing this. Because I'm doing it for the class XP. Otherwise, we'd be using better classes. But now we gain 2 free Knight class XP per battle. And we definitely need it. We're only at level 76 on it. Worst hero class in game, but who knows? They might rework hero classes in a few months to make them not useless. There we go. And even if that didn't kill, we still had full mana Rowan for next turn. Because the enchant would have given it its last 2. Loading screen, hello? Please go. Hello? Hello? Loading screen, hello? Hello? Why must you do this to us, loading screen? There we go. Your mom activated her tile to find her found the other night. It was in her pocket. Oh, I actually had something funny like that happened while I was in Chicago for the New Year's. I ended up bringing a little bit of money with me, obviously for things. And because I just prefer using cash rather than card or anything, generally. So I had some amount of money on me. And I ended up dividing that money into 2 different piles. One for, you know, like immediate use, and the other because I didn't just want to carry all of it on me at once. And I was like wondering at one point, like, where did all the money go? And obviously I didn't think anyone from the house stole it because they're all trustworthy. But I was like wondering, like, where on earth it went. And after like searching for it for like several minutes, I found out it was in my opposite pocket. Because initially I thought I put it back in my wallet, which is normally where I put it. But yeah, apparently not. It was just in my other pocket. Which I basically never put it into, which is why I was confused. Oops. Did it just like try exploding green, which had 0? That's a fail. I should have aimed brown or something. As it was an oversight on my part. Didn't think we'd actually get denied on green. But yeah, his Graveseer thing does that. Fail. Oh well. And then we have the damage to go kill it right here. Yeah, I have multiple compartments in my wallet. But I always check all of them if I am looking for money. But I always put in the same one. So we'll go with that. Rowan, kill him. And he'd be dead. And we only have one more full delve pretty much to go do at this point. Because at the beginning of 90 it should be completed. Possibly even at the end of 80 if we get lucky on it. But generally after the first battle or 2 of 90 it should be done. So if anyone still has any other questions, do let me know. These will probably be wrapping up after the next delve. As I did want to catch the State of the Union, which is starting, I believe, in 5 minutes, but I'm pretty sure just going to be doing a bunch of useless things at the beginning. So from like 5-10 minutes late, it won't really be that big a deal. I don't know, the State of the Union, pretty much under every presidency, pretty much just seems like that it is fine meme with that fire going on in the background. That is pretty much what every single State of the Union is. It's like everything is fine. Well, everything's not fine. What do we take here? We'll grab the brown for now. We'll get mountain. Grab skull. And he'd be dead. Hey, pure shards. That's exactly what we want to see. Is that team faster or better than Farsh, Troll, Gobtruffle, Doomed Glaive? For lower level, yes. For higher level, no. But since we're at lower level, I'm just doing this. And also because I'm starting to get tired of truffles. No, I'm actually not getting tired of truffle. But, figured we'd change it up for once, since we generally just run truffle. But no, for lower level range, Ruin and similar teams like this do work a bit quicker than truffle. Truffle's really good at winning, you know, just winning, period. But it's a little bit slow at starting up. Relative to some other options. But once it gets going, it obviously gets a pretty good speed. But it has a little bit of a slow startup. And by slow startup, I mean like 30 seconds. But however, if we can win a battle in quicker than that amount of time, then we might as well just do that. But it does take a little while to get the infinite loop going on a truffle. Whereas this, we just cast twice, we win. Once we get them their mana. Oh yeah, we don't have full mana yet. I'm like clicking on her as if we already have full mana. That is not the case. There we go. And now we double cast this. Please don't gain Submerge. There's like a billion options that do on that team. Luckily it does not. We'll take that over for now. Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. Find out soon. Or probably also brag about not getting impeached tomorrow. Or make some mention of it. Because tomorrow, I believe, is the final day of the vote on if he will get impeached or not. But obviously, he's pretty much not. Like, unless something changes drastically. The vote's going to be 53-47 or 51-49 at best. In favor of not getting impeached. Let's see. Is what the vote will come out to. For that. Yeah, we take this one, grab the other two down there, take the final battle, and be good to go. And that might be all the battles we need as well. Potentially. Oh, I had to go for Mountain. It actually is a bit better in the context of this team to go for the Harpy, because you can do blue or green Explosion, which will get more of the mana actually accumulated, compared to just exploding browns. Perfect. That's exactly what we want to see. Get that immediately up, get that up, boom, dead. Like, that's the ideal speed of this team. You just get something like that off the starting board, take your Rowan, and then you won. You don't always get a board that good, though, unfortunately. Also, first turn, I should be taking green or blue every single time. I keep not doing that. And the reason for that is we'll have full mana by the time we take it again. Whereas right now, I'm going to have to delay a turn in order to go get full mana. And now we have full mana. And luckily, we didn't hit either of the two revives. He had a 50% off of Dragon Soul and 25% off of Egg. And neither of them triggered. and potentially how points ran. This might be our final battle. Otherwise, we probably have another one or two, depending on how they ran. We'll do that for our splodies. And let's match. We do this. Oh, we're one turn off. Whoops. Not that big a deal, though. And then he's dead. Oh, submerge. Never mind. What are you doing with your submerge? Delaying a turn. Delaying multiple turns. There we go. And I should be dead unless it somehow manages to delay its turn forever. There we go. Let's see. Is that all the points we need, or do we need another battle or two? The answer is nope. That's all we need. Nice. I'll probably still do that battle later, though. But for now, claim the last of our loots. And here we go. There's our vault key, all the other loots, and most importantly, the 2 orbs, which are one is good. 135 gems off that 1 orb. Nice. Hopefully that vault key will have something in it good when we eventually go and open it. Grab our tributes, and that is pretty much that. Anyways, guys, anyone have any other questions? Otherwise, State of the Union time, and we'll go catch that. But anyways, guys, we'll be back tomorrow, same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow. We'll be messing around with the new pet, Cinemirage pets. Well, not really much to mess around with, but definitely don't make sure to end up picking it up. It is one of them that will eventually be back in a drop table, so if you accidentally miss it, it's not like an old like cosmetic pet from a certain event where it almost never comes back. This actually will be in the drop table pretty much immediately. However, obviously with pet gnomes, it's pretty inconsistent to get a specific pet. But yeah, you'll be able to upgrade this more into the future. It's in a Mirage bonus, which is basically never going to be used. But still, it's a bonus nonetheless. It's not like a cosmetic pet where it just does no bonus whatsoever. So this one actually will be somewhat worth upgrading. If nothing else, it helps with raids this week if you're struggling at all. I believe I mentioned that in the video. I definitely mentioned it on stream, but if I didn't, a reminder that if you are struggling for whatever reason in raids, if you need a little bit extra stats, the pet tomorrow will end up helping with that. And if you are struggling, some other thing to consider is going things like barrier, going mang, stuff like that. Ends up upscaling pretty well in order to be able to go and kill it out a bit more conveniently. And yeah, as Drock Savage mentioned, definitely feel free to leave a like on the stream. Helps out a lot. Let's see. Oh yeah, I have no clue where either the 2 teams that played on during the Super Bowl are even from. I have no clue where the 49ers or the Chiefs are from. Yeah, that was pretty interesting that they ended up bringing it back in the final quarter. It was pretty close the entire time. It's pretty interesting. Ads were kind of average again. Like I don't really remember any like ultra memorable ad other than the baby peanut thing. But it's mostly because I'm allergic to nuts. So the Cena nut is like, no. I was kind of happy when it ends up dying. Because I hate nuts. But then they came back as baby nuts. I wonder if that's going to be their mascot now, the baby nut thing. Or are they really just running all the way with it? But anyways, guys, I'm going to be heading out for now. Fondue one, I know, right? Gosh, I was so bloated that day. But anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys tomorrow, same time as always, hour prior to now tomorrow, here on the YouTube channel. And I'll be messing around with the new pets and probably finishing out raids, or at least getting a good majority of it in. Catch you guys later. Thank you so much for stopping by, and have a wonderful rest of your day and week. Goodbye, everyone. And of course, we have a lot of content coming this Friday as well, so look out for that. We have a new mythic and a new class, which we'll be messing around with once they end up getting released. Goodbye, everyone. Catch you guys later.